Welcome to Thahameso, Professor Dr. Baofu.
Thank you.
Yes, what is the most fundamental prediction of your theory of post-humanity?
Well, as you know, I have written more than 152 books, and I have proposed more than 118 new theories and visions of the human future. So post-humanity is one of the 118 visions that I have. Now,
then what are the basic types, having talked about, maybe talking about races, genders, and ethics?
Yeah.
Having talked about genetics, where can they be transferred?
Yeah. To understand that, by the way, we have to go back to the past and the present to understand the future. One of the major problems nowadays in democracy is that we believe in equality. So that's why you have a lot of debates on feminism, on racism, on sexism, and all that. Many of them deny some of the most basic inequality in life that we have been dismissing. And what I'm trying to do over here is to question some of the dismissals of biological differences among different races, different genders, and different groups, different ethnic groups especially. So this is only one direction. Now, in the future, in the post-human world, you will see that they also have different races, different gender, different groups, but those will be very different from what we have seen before. In fact, nowadays, if you go to watch some science fiction film, for example, last year, I watched a film made by a feminist film producer. She was very clever. She made that film and she tried to promote women's rights. So in that film, they show a mutant. A mutant was sitting on the other room, but then there are some humans, they were in the other room trying to make some decision. And she deliberately showed a room where all the white men were sitting together in that room. And they were saying something like, we are much more powerful than women, women are weaker than us. And then all of a sudden next door, in that film, by the way, then that mutant, she looks like a woman. And she just did something tremendous to destroy and change so much. The point of the film by the feminists is to show that women are powerful, much more powerful than men. But whatever the slogan is, now this is very misleading because in the post-human world, those mutants are not women. In fact, this is also very deconstructing because that feminist message is to portray that women are supposed to be very powerful, tough, aggressive, violent, and all that. But the more they portray like that, the more they champion masculinity as a superior form, not femininity. So whatever the intention is, what I'm trying to point out in my publication is that in the post-human world, this kind of thinking becomes obsolete. We need to enter into new ways of thinking about genders, groups, ethnicity, races, and all that. In the post-human world, the fighting will go on. But it will not be on the basis of what we know before in terms of racism, sexism, classism, and all that. But there will be different forms of struggles and power and all that.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Professor
Dr.
Peter Baofu.
Thank you.
Moi re tla khafetsa o se o ka e re tsebo fetela pele ka mokgahlelo o mongwe le naneo.